welcome back to Healthwise. With us is Dr. Baman Daneshvar, and he's a radiation oncologist with Opelousas General Health Center and also in Lafayette. Doc, we were talking about making sure your specialist or your doctor is certified. So what you're telling me basically, or what I get is, it's not a bad thing to, and as a patient, I have a right to ask, are you certified? Or if someone is referring me, what should I ask them?
Well, I think some of the things in today's world, I mean, everyone, especially in Lafayette, knows that many boutique hospitals came up, or physicians. You know, we had the main hospitals like Opelousas General, Lafayette General, but then suddenly we have Heart Hospital, we have all these others. And typically, there's nothing wrong with these. Physicians get together, they own these facilities. But specifically for radiation, I think it is important for physicians to say, well, are you certified? Do you own this center? Do you have a financial interest? Or if a physician sends you to a radiation doctor, do that doctor work for the original doctor? These scenarios can exist and can have an effect on the kind of recommendations you get. There's nothing wrong with it. If it happens, you're probably going to get a great recommendation.
Right.
But it might be an opening to say, well, let me get a second opinion and make sure what I'm doing is the right thing, then go back to the original physician. I read a lot on the internet and journals. Mayo Clinic, especially in prostate cancer, says get a second opinion, get a third opinion, get a fourth opinion. Because we got surgery, we got radiation, we got cryotherapy. There's just so much, like, you can't talk in 30 minutes about any of this stuff. But there's so many options, and then when you see a physician, including myself, says, well, you should do this, maybe you should hear them all out.
Sure.
And then find out what's the best for you.
See what's best for you. Well, Doc, like I said, you know, I mean, we've covered a lot. You've told us a little bit about, you know, the radiation oncology. Actually, you've told us a lot about it. And once again, I've dealt with you personally as far as bringing patients and stuff to you, and it seemed like everyone is pleased, very much so. And you want to tell everybody again about where you're located and your office in Lafayette, and I don't know if they had your address in Lafayette.
Yes, sir. Well, I have a great, strong relationship with Opelousas General Hospital. Everyone knows what a great facility that is in Opelousas. They're both the South Campus and the original campus. We can do radiation in either of those places. That administration, I have to say, is the best administration I've ever worked with. They're very open to wanting to do what's best for the patient. Just because I'm affiliated with them, they don't say, oh, you have to do this here, because like I said earlier, the machinery might do 80–90% of it, but if I need to do something specialized on someone, I'm going to get them to where they need to be. And in Lafayette, for example, I have access to 3 or 4 different machines, access to CyberKnife itself, access to tomotherapy. These are some... So
the CyberKnife is in Lafayette?
It's in Lafayette. Actually, I was instrumental in helping bring it to the community when I was at Lafayette General. And I still have some interest in that one. For example, someone asked me, do you have interest in your machine? I did buy 1 share of that, so I always tell them that. But I also tell them they haven't paid me a dime yet. So, so I tell them that. I thought I was proud of helping them bring it to the community situation.
All right, Doc. Well, thanks for joining us, and you're welcome back anytime. And
thank you so much.
See you next week on Healthwise.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Healthwise is brought to you in part by Opelousas General Health System.